Can they see me right now?
Yes, they can see you.
But there's no one there yet.
No, I mean, there's like 5 people here.
Oh, high five people. You're my favorite five people. It is still technically a pandemic, so therefore, from the top, from the waist up, is presentable. From down below, I'm wearing baggy sweatpants
Are you gonna show us the
because
down below?
I gotta get up to clean my studio.
Oh,
So,
this is so funny. It looks like I'm sitting next to you because I have a green screen behind me.
oh, it's nice. Are you right here?
Yeah, I'm right
Oh, thanks. Did I go
there.
there?
Hi
Thanks.
everyone. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. It's
Okay,
really,
you figure this out. I'm gonna go stand up in my sweats.
it's really funny. Should I keep it like this where it looks like I'm sitting next to Joven, but like, yeah.
One
Oh
inch.
shoot.
Okay.
Hold on. I have to look this way. Are we looking at each other?
I don't know. I'm gonna look at the corner of
Chat,
my
is
eye.
this? Hold on. Yeah, I think we're looking at each
Hold on. No, you're looking the wrong way. Oh, we're looking at each
other.
other.
That's
Oh, look
really
at
funny.
look at us. Look at us. There you go away.
It's really funny.
Slowly.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, after that hot mess, hi everyone. Welcome to today's stream slash video, depending on where you're watching. I've got Joven. What? I'm doing a
Mari.
freaking intro. What?
Tell them I said hi.
Jesus Christ, you old man. You're on the video. God, I sound like I'm 100 years old too. What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're taking it back
We're
to like
introing.
2016. And I'm doing a best friend tag, a hashtag best friend tag.
Hey, Mari.
What? Oh my God, what?
What's a best friend tag? Is it like tag you're it or like a hashtag?
Neither of those. They're okay. So they used to do these like videos on YouTube, beauty tags or things like that. And I don't know why they call them tag videos, but like I think it's because other people would copy them, not copy, but like take the same questions and do the same questions, sort of thing. But it was that sort of thing, you know what I mean? And so they're all like the same set of questions, and you answer the same type of questions.
I don't get it. Sounds like fun. The funniest thing that you've ever said to me, that one's rough. Probably I got a concussion. Or I chipped a tooth.
Why are
No,
all the
no.
times that I have really hurt myself the funniest things that I have said to you?
Because like
You're an
it's
asshole.
just yeah, definitely that one. Definitely that one. You're not a funny person, like haha.
What?
I'm joking.
What? Get off my show.
Like, okay, so when watching a sitcom, right, all the characters are horrible. In every sitcom, the characters are horrible. That's like us. We're horrible people. And you take a situation and then you find the right beat for the humor and then you hit it.
But here's what happened. On my montage, it's me being funny, right? And so it's a moment where you're playing GTA, I'm in the room, you're driving around and you're saying, looking for boobies, looking for boobies, looking for boobies. Meaning you're trying to get to the strip club, looking for boobies, looking for boobies. And me in the room, not playing with you guys and just sitting there, out of nowhere, I just go, Joven, look down.
Got him!
And that is the joke on my on my video, my funniest.
Okay, that's the funniest thing you've ever said to me. Oh, you called me a soft boy.
Wait,
No,
hold
that
on.
wasn't funny.
This story continues because
Oh, there's more?
on your video, it is that exact same scene, but it's not edited. I go, Joven, look down, and the whole room. I think it was a bunch of us in there. They go, oh, and then Joven, you rebut and you say, they're bigger than yours. And then everyone goes, oh! Have you ever laughed and farted? I feel like
Man,
the functions
I've
are
been
different.
very static this last 12 months. And so my body just doesn't move as well as it has. So I think it's added 10 years to like my flexibility levels. So there's times I'll just like be getting out of a seat and like an old man fart will squeak out. And I'm like, ah. What story would you embellish? I'm sorry, I'm taking over your show.
No, I love it. What real life story would I embellish?
Yeah.
Maybe some of our E3 moments. Some E3 party moments.
Oh, like that would be way cooler than we actually were. There was a past relationship that I was in, which I only have respect now, I think. But while we had just recently broken up during the summer and the E3 was happening, and because we were Smosh Games at the height of our career, we had like this really awesome VIP booth at the top level of this where this E3 party was happening, and I went down to grab two of my other friends that I was like, they should come up here. And so I went down to get my friends and I saw, but by the time I got down there, they were talking to my ex and her new boyfriend, Tom Green. The ex was very, very upset that I did not invite those two up to the VIP and just my two actual friends. But then I got to go back to the top of my perch and look down at all the peasants of E3 and be the king of E3.
You know, for me, I have loved the small conventions that we've
Yes.
gone to.
Yes, 100%.
Do you agree that what was the North Carolina one?
North Carolina was Escapist Expo.
Escapist Expo.
That one will always be one of my favorites because it was just it was when we were starting. Warp Zone had just got picked up by Defy as well, and so we had no rules. We were dumb kids in our 20s. Again, we were just in our 20s, living with each other on the road, and I was thinking it's funny because in the last question I was like, man, if we were to embellish one of our stories for like a TV show, there'd probably have to be like more of like some romance story plots. And obviously it would be me and Lasercorn in North Carolina when he snuggled up with me in bed and then we cuddled.
That was a thing. That was a thing. Yeah. So Hinky and I had to play two mothers and put you to bed because you were so drunk. And we're like, all right, we're walking you home. And like two parents. So Hinky and I did our job. And yeah.
No, you didn't. No,
No, it was the opposite. You were already in bed. We took Lasercorn to bed. And Lasercorn took his clothes off and got in bed with you. Joven, would I look good with a bald head?
Go put. I'm watching you right now on the live. Put your hands up to your forehead. Let me kind of see what this looks like, and I'm gonna kind of stall for the delay. Yeah. Are you gonna wear more makeup if you go bald?
I think I would have to. Honestly, right?
Here's the thing. Ultimately, okay, beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Yes, sure, but someone's actual attractiveness and beauty comes from confidence. And I think that you would still be so confident that, yes, you would still be an attractive individual and be able to pull off a bald head. I don't think so. My forehead kind of, I don't know. Like, look at the top half of my head is very round and the bottom half then is pointy. So it's a unique shape.
Dude, I feel like I would not recognize you with a bald head.
No. Could you imagine I just keep the mustache there?
Just all of your hair moved down on your face. If we saw a kitten stuck in a tree, how do you think we would rescue it?
Yeah, because we wouldn't not rescue it.
It's already like a cartoon.
I know exactly what would happen. I would stand on your shoulders because you're stronger. And then in order to get the cat down, it would have to, out of fear, attack and latch onto me. And then I'd be like, down, 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 down. And then I just, with it attached to my face, I'd get down and then it would scamper off like it didn't owe me anything in the world.
The down, down, down part, I think... Because I have a feeling I could stand there up against a tree with your weight on my shoulders, but going down means like my knees buckling or you falling forward away from the tree.
So it would be a little bit of both.
Yeah,
it would be a little bit of both. With the cat on me still.
Yeah,
and that's how we would rescue a cat.
Would the cat be unhurt is the question. Would we do more damage by trying to save a kitten?
Well, if you're actually, because if you fall back, if you crumple backwards and I fall forward, so that means my legs against the tree are falling this way now, and then I'd fall this way. So Yeah, I would squish and kill the cat.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the lesson is don't try to have us save a cat. Which cartoon character is my doppelganger?
Is your doppelganger? Look into the camera. Garfield.
It's actually it's not bad.
No, your doppelganger would be you have very expressive eyebrows. Um, I would say, man, I would need 10 minutes on this because I know there's a good answer here.
Do you remember like Peanuts cartoons and like Snoopy cartoons? I
Yes,
remind myself of Lucy because she's such a like a snobby like suck up and she likes to get straight A's and stuff.
I'm going to give you three character doppelgangers. The first one, which you might not remember, I don't know if you watched it. It's a really good cartoon, but I think it was just after us. But Cookie Sinban from what is that? Agent Kids or Kid Agents? Codename Kid Next Door. That's what it was. Also, the other one I'm going to go with Amy Wong from Futurama.
Oh, I'll take it. I like
Yeah,
that.
I think that one makes a lot of sense with like style. Obviously, characters a little bit different, and their features are a
Oh,
little bit more Simpsons flat. But I'd also give you maybe Stacy Hirano from Phineas and Ferb. I think was the cartoon.
I like these answers. These are very good answers, Joven. Cody says Joven could pull off a Flanders cosplay.
Oh, I
I
probably could.
I love the idea of you as Flanders. Oh
Ooh,
my
snooty, ooh. Yeah, maybe I'll do that
gosh.
for Halloween this year.
You have to do the Flanders in like the ski outfit with the sexy butt photo.
That's great,
I
sexy,
have to see this
sexy
now.
Flanders.
What would my prison nickname be?
Bendy.
Bendy. That's not a prison nickname you want at all.
No, it's not. Well, I don't think any prison nickname is one you want.
Oh my gosh. Yours would be Yeehaw, because everyone's gonna take that mustache ride.
I was gonna. I would have been. I think my prison name would be pudding because I would like hoard all the pudding cups and like I'd have my own currency system using pudding cups.
You just want to live out your Joker fantasy and have everyone call you Puddin'. Let's see. Oh, you know this is for teenagers because this question is what are the three things that I need to have in my locker at all times? Okay, let's answer this question.
Yeah,
But
what was in your locker?
let's
Oh,
pose
oh,
it with if we went to high school together,
okay,
do you think
okay.
we would have been friends?
I actually do because and it maybe would not have been a good friendship. I think that our circles would have kind of like overlapped a little bit because yeah, you were all gothy and doing illegal street racing. But did you still do any performing arts?
No, I was friends with all the theater kids though. I just didn't do them.
Theater kid.
Yeah, theater kid.
And I was also the theater kid that was wearing all the gothy raver pants, clothing, and whatnot. So
I
you
think we
you
would
would have
have,
hated
yeah.
me.
I think we would have had a lot of crossover in Friends.
This is a weird answer, but it's really true.
Mhm.
I lived with my grandmother for a good portion of high school, and in my high school we had a locker, and she would sometimes there's this Italian bakery, not a bakery, like a butcher shop. They made the best like this again. This was like in I grew up in Roland Heights, so very Asian community. She was more in West Covina, which was more Hispanic community, and yet somehow in the middle of it there was this amazing Italian like place to get your cold cuts and whatnot. And she would buy me maybe like once a week or something. She would buy me like a foot long sub, and I would keep it in my locker at school because I didn't have a fridge or anything while I was at school, but sometimes I'd forget about it. And it would just make my entire locker smell like the most amazing cut of Italian meats. It would be great. So by the time the smell would eventually disappear, then I put another sandwich in there and keep it in there for like a day, day and a half.
Wait, you would keep a sandwich in there for a day and a half?
Yeah, because then it made it warm.
That is disgusting.
So maybe we wouldn't have been friends.
You're
I would have
right.
shared.
We would have had a lot of mutual friends, but I would have been absolutely disgusted by you, which is no different from our friendship now.
Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Uh-huh.
Oh my
I have not changed.
god.
I have not changed at all.
Let the record show that Joven had 1.5 day old Italian sandwiches that got hot in his locker and
Yeah,
stunk up the
and
school.
we're talking about like three different cheeses. You had your provolone, you had your mozzarella, sometimes a little bit of Swiss in there, and at least four different meats with your salami, your Italian ham, roast beef. Sometimes that would be the combo. It'd be four meats, three cheeses. That's how you knew it was a good sandwich.
My answer is that I would have had all of my books and binders for all of my classes in the locker except for the one that I was walking the class that I was walking to because I was one of those kids who thought she was too cool for a backpack. So I would only have a binder and the
Oh.
book that I needed for the next class.
Did you do like the paper bag wrap around and just start drawing like your weird S tag things?
Oh yeah, Stussy everywhere,
Well,
freaking oh yeah. Well, Joven, thanks for joining. That's Joven. Everybody, follow him on all the socials.
yeah, we got board games coming out again soon with some really big announcements with maybe new shows on other networks.
I know these things, and so I'm very excited. It's big news, guys. Joven's got like big news. Oh, Joven, it looks like I'm talking to your microphone.
Come here, you can use it. You can use it. Go away. Go away. Go away. Look,
Ah.
stop it. It's mine. Nope, nope. This way.